All right, welcome to another section of Think Module 2. I had to add this up because um I thought it to be important. I thought it to be very, very important. So we'll be discussing types of traders, six paths into the markets, and how to choose the one that fits your life. It's very, very important so that you are able to structure your trading journey. You are able to define your career path as a trader. Yeah. So that's the whole essence behind this topic. This way, you are able to monitor how you grow. I think it's literally one of the things that has literally helped me on a personal level regarding regarding my growth process as a trader, to the fact that it's not a random journey. And I think that's literally what has been a plus or an addition to my success. Because my career path as a trader was defined from the onset. Was defined from the onset. So that is that. So pay attention to this session and ask questions because as good as trading is, I will not want any of my students to tie it to their life. Someone asked me a question that how do I stay engaged actively, 100% fully in trading and still engage in other things? It is because of this. So that's what I'm bringing to your doorstep. So that you are not glued to your charts 24 hours, so that you are not confined to one environment that um or just one system or to one life that every other aspect of your life is literally suffering because of one aspect is in shambles. Ehen. As you know, people will say as because of their struggling as a trader, that's why they cannot do this. That's why they cannot do that. That's why they cannot attend to that, of which is not supposed to be so. So the career paths will help you not to become obsessive, not to make trading an obsession, but while you're keeping your passion alive and you're building your career around it, it also gives you the opportunity to you know be available and to do other things. As I always say, trading is meant to give you the luxury of time. It's meant to give you the opportunity to do a lot of things. But if it is taken away from you rather than giving you, it means your approach is wrong. The best way to understand yourself as a struggling trader or to know if you're struggling or not is to answer this question. Is trading taking so much from you or giving to you? Now, when I'm saying taking from you, that's nothing to do with money, more monetary worth. Do you have time for other things? Are you glued to your system? Are you are you increasing? Are you or your 24 hours is just basically on the charts? Yeah. So like I've said before, you don't have to be on the chart 24 hours to make money from trading. There are many people who do that, and yet they are over the years, 8 years, 10 years, they have no result to show. And that's that. So this is not just a class, not just a session. It's a platform and to literally teach to you guys the secrets behind my success over the years. So let's dive into that. So now there are six types of forex. There are six types of forex traders, and the kind or who they are, who they are is literally what defines their actions. Number one, we have the scalpers. Number two, we have the day traders. Number three, we have the swing traders. Number four, we have the position traders. Number five, we have the event-driven trader. Number six, we have the algo and EA trader. Now, this will literally tell you, whether you're coming into the system full time or part time, all of these things fit in the equation. Remember, full time and part time is not defined by whether you are responsive consistently. Because even in part time, you have to be consistent. It also has it just has everything to do with your commitment to timing. Okay, some of us are running to trade to become towards becoming a professional or profitable trader because we want to escape 9 to 5. But coming here, we are still doing that same 9 to 5. Why? Because we've not gotten this secret yet. We've not gotten this secret yet. So I think my prayer is that you guys will not just go through this session, but you literally understand what I'm about to say, and you will pick. It can be more than one. I am literally a scalper, day, swing, event-driven trader. I know how to create an algorithm code, but I've not done it yet. Okay, I have created a bot once, but I never brought it to light yet. I just did it for personal work. But maybe over the years, when time comes, I will literally do that for the academy. But for now, yeah, those of you have seen me drop scalping signals, days trading signals, swing trades, and I've seen me drop fundamental and anticipation on in particular market move. One thing you will never see me do is all trade for very long time, months and years. So please and please study this in well, and based on the kind of life you want to live, structure your trading structure your trading towards structure your trading towards um this part. All right. So who then is a scalper? So the scalper are basically people that place many trades per day. Right. So and most of the times they hold it not too long. That trading does not exceed 60 minutes. Most of the times it doesn't even get to 60 minutes, which is 1 hour. So as long as you're a trader that you place many trades, holding for seconds to minutes, you target few pips of profit per trade, and you're relying on the 1 to 15 minutes time frames and all of that. You are a scalper. You are not looking for a long-term market movement. You just want to catch a profitable trade in a short time, a quality trade in a short. Not people they say scalpers are dangerous people. They gamble. No, no, they're just people who are looking for short-term profits on quality trades. They don't want hold it for too long. uh So not every scalper are gamblers. Scalpers are not gamblers. They're just people who are looking for quick profits. If that's the kind of person you are, you check in and you check out. That's how trading can work for you also. So now, what are the um what's it called requirements? or what are the costs for being a scalper? One is time commitments. You need to spend much time on the chart for that period of time that so that you don't miss your setup. You don't miss your setup. So your time commitment has to be very high, near constant screen time. You have to be on your screen because we are looking for that opportunity to you watching price cook. You watch setups form build. You wait for confirmation actively on your screen, waiting and all of that. And most of the times it causes high level of stress because you need to be able to make fast decisions and you have little time to think. You need to know when to cut your loss short. You need to know when to, you know, literally what is it called? Grab your profits. So scalping is best for full-time traders. We know other daytime commitments. Scalping is best for full-time traders with no other day commitment. So what is the lifestyle reality for a scalper? So a scalper is closer to a full-time job than a side income. It is very difficult to combine with a demanding career because your attention is needed on this thing. So if if you have a lot doing, scalping is literally not going to be in your arrangement. So that's that. So if in summary of being a scalper, it just has to do with you coming into the market in minutes. You're focusing on lower time frames so that you can catch that lower time frame setups. Maybe from the 5 minutes, 1 minute, 15 minutes, nothing more than that. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Catch your setup and you are in and out of the market. And the second one on our list is the day traders. Now, the day traders are people or traders who open trades and closes such trades within 24 hours. They can open quite a number of positions in a day, but those positions will be closed that same day. So they open and fully close these trades within a single day. They never hold their positions overnight. They don't swing that trade overnight. All right. So these are traders that uses 30 to 1 hour, 30 to 1 hour time frame. Sometimes for each 1 hour, sure. Yeah. Sometimes for each. But the for each can still be split 1 hour. So because a 4 hour candle makes one for each candle. But then on a for each setup, you most likely be getting a swing trade, of which we'll be getting there. So any trader that literally does that, any trader that literally trades between 30 minutes to 1 hour is, you know, uses 30 minutes, 1 hour time frame on the chart, is looking for daily opportunities to come in and get out. So what are the costs of being a day trader? Time commitment is very, very high. You need to be focused for several hours per session. When you get to trading session, we'll talk about all of these things. You need to be focused, extremely focused. You need to be extremely focused in each of the sessions you are trading, either London, either Asian, either New York or Sydney. You need to be focused. Then the stress level is medium high because you really don't need to do much in terms of thinking because you're just speculating, waiting for the opportunity to come. And unlike scalping, whereby you are literally chasing profits, you're chasing you're chasing setups, trying to see, okay, I hope I don't miss that. So you are literally waiting patiently, for few opportunities and all of that. So yeah, that's the difference between day trading and scalping. And also, it's best for traders with a flexible schedule or a free hour daily. In case maybe you are doing a job and you work in shifts, it's literally the best time for you to you can kind of share with you guys the day stroke night trading formula when the time is under we're gonna talk about that on that training sessions. But in case you are someone that work in shifts and all of that, day trading is literally best for you. So what is the lifestyle reality behind this is you get to it's literally more manageable, like I said earlier, than scalping, but it's still difficult alongside a fixed 90 job due to session timing. So that's the with of session. But then we're in Nigeria, so the way the system works for us here, if we were to look at the all major session we have, it literally gives us a choice between trading at night or trading in during the day or trading in both. Either we are both day and night. So when we get there, I'll definitely talk about it. So that's that for day traders. Then the third set of people on our list is the swing traders. The swing traders. Now, these are people positions that open trades position for several days to a week. They most often use the daily and the 4-hour chart to catch medium-term price swings. And they check that chart once or twice a day rather than continuously. Because once they've seen the setup, they just want to execute and they just want to wait for, the possibility of it, playing out and all of that. So any trader opening a trade and is not closing it within 24 hours, it's most likely going to take time, maybe 2 days, 3 days, sometimes few weeks. That person is a swing trader. So that's why I do day trading, and I also do scalping. Aha. So that is that. So now what are the cost requirements for being a swing trader? What would it cost you? One, in response to time, the time commitment is medium because you just literally spend minutes 1 hour per day. When it comes to swing trading setup, I don't really literally spend much time doing an analysis on the chart because in as it pertains to swing trading, I'm literally waiting for price to cook. So now, when I'm saying cook, I'm using the term. I'm waiting for setups to form. I want structure to be built. I want to see that order flow, the order flow of price. Building a structure that gives literally aligns with my strategy and all of that. So I don't literally force trades to happen. Unlike you being a scalper, where you literally just want to see that thing. Every move that happens, you want to catch something out of it. So when it comes to swing trading, you are literally anticipating, speculating, waiting for these things to form. Your checklist, if I'll call it, your you know your checkboxes for execution to be ticked before you literally execute your trade. So what is the stress level? It's medium because your trades develop over days, not in seconds. So like I said, you are waiting earnestly for your setup to form. So it is literally best for traders with a full-time job or a busy schedule. It's best for a full trader with a full-time job or a busy schedule. Now you can see how trading also gives you the ability to also be doing something else. So whenever people say trading is taking that time, I see it to be literally an unwise thing to say. It means that like I always say, it means that you are. I think I've said this in most of the conference call. It means that you are literally irresponsible because trading itself should make you a responsible person. But if you are seeing it as something that takes is taking so much from you that you are doing nothing but trading, it means that you're not really taking full responsibility over your actions and all of that. Because trading on the long run is meant to give you opportunities and all of that. So that's that. So it's literally best for a full-time job or a busy schedule. So what's the lifestyle reality behind um lifestyle reality behind the swing trader is now it's one of the most popular styles for beginners, balancing trading with a career, balancing trading with schooling. We are students. Yeah. So this is how you balance your trading. People have asked me how did I survive in the industry, also as a student, and I still, made it quite, you know, in number of waves and all of that. It's through these secrets. So swing trading. This way, you're not chasing setups, you're not chasing wins, not chasing money. You're not chasing anything. You are just waiting for opportunity to come for you to take advantage of. Now, the fourth one on our list here is the position trader. Now, who are the position traders? These are traders that hold trades for weeks to months to years. They execute a trade on long-term perspective. So they hold that trade for weeks to months, focus on major long-term trends using weekly and monthly charts. They prioritize the big picture over short-term price noise. So they don't care about what is happening in that month. They don't care what is happening in that week, in that day. All they're focusing is what is happening, gonna happen in months to come. So that's what they focus on. So what are the costs? What will it cost you in terms of time, commitment, and stress? Is literally for time commitment is low because it requires less of your time. Only a few check-in every few days or week is enough. Just to check in, is my setup playing out? Is there any other condition to be met before this thing continue my direction? Those kind of stuffs and all of that. Yeah. So that's what is required of you. The second one, for stress level, it's low to medium, depending on how patient you are when it comes to, because I've been in a position where you have to be extremely patient. Now, I'll say this way, because imagine you executing a trade and the market is, going up, maybe it goes like 1,000 pips and it comes back against your entry and it does that for quite a couple of days or weeks, just bouncing on and off your entry. That can be stressful. That can be that can be disturbing. So when I'm saying it's low to medium, this is where it's coming from. Now, what is it best for? It's best for a very busy professional, very busy professionals, and those new to daily screen time. Now, very busy professionals, because position traders are professional traders. Professional traders are experienced traders. Experienced traders are traders who have stayed long enough in the market. So position trading is not meant for beginners. So we should take that note. Now, what is a reality check behind position trading? It's the most scheduled, friendly, active style of trading because it requires the patience to sit through short-term drawdowns, as I explained. Can you be watching your millions going up and down, few for weeks before it actually, move to a certain level? And whenever price is going with your direction and it kind of retraces back, are you literally, that's what paranoid, stressed, anxious, that's gonna come back to your entry, you're gonna wipe your SL, all of those kind of things. So the ability to do all of this is literally what makes you a professional in this industry. So let's move forward. Now, event driven trader. Event-driven traders. So now, who are event-driven traders now? They're just basically fundamental traders, people who trade the fundamental markets, people who trade NFPs. Now, I believe I've said this in one of the conference content. I started off first as a fundamental trader, as an event-driven trader. So these are traders who trades around scheduled news release, like interest rate decisions, employment data, inflation reports, and using an economic calendar and all of that to plan the entries around expected volatility. So people that trade CPI, NFP, all of that, inflation rates, and all of these things, they are the ones we are talking about. These are traders who wait for fundamental data to be available before thinking of executing. They only execute based on the available data they have received. And event-driven trader is one of the most profit is one of the most profitable system of trading in this industry, because most of the times it has the terms of being predictable. Terms of it being predictable is very, very high. So what are the costs for all this? Number one is time commitment is low to medium because it focuses around specific events. Stress level is high. Yeah. So as long as it has to do with high impact news, it's gonna be high because you know, anything that has to do with news has to do with high level of volatility and fast price market movement and all of that. So and you need to be quick in your decision making. So it is very affects and it's kind of very stressful. So now what is this best for? It's best for traders comfortable with slippage, risk, and sharp moves. So in case you are okay with all of these things, you can become a fundamental or an event driven trader. So what's the lifestyle reality behind this is that it's very schedule friendly because trading windows are known in advance, but demands nerve during high volatility. So it's kind of predictable many of the times, and that's why I said the chances of you being successful with fundamentals and all of that is very, very, very high, very, very high because of the way of how it's usually predictable in most cases. So the last but not the least is the algo traders or EA traders. Now these are people who use expert advisor or automated algorithm to execute coded strategy without manual intervention. So the system they create a system that trades according to fixed pre-tested rule day or night. So as long as I this one now does not really require my attention, just my system, my strategy. So what are the requirements? I believe we know all those people that use bots to trade. They are all good traders and all of that. So now, what is the time commitment? Low day to day, high upfront. So things that just keep on programming. That's the only thing. When you just need to keep on checking your bot if your bot is doing the right thing, if it's still intact, if it's making the right decision, if the system is still working. That's just the commitment you need to make. And the second one is for stress, it's low. Once you've seen that your system is working, the bots can do what you literally can't do on a normal day, and it's doing what is expected of it. I think it's kind of relieves you of that stress when it comes to monitoring and all of that. Then what is it best for? It's best for technically minded traders and those wanting passive execution. To be passive about this thing. So literally that's that. Then what's the lifestyle reality? The most schedule friendly of all six, yes. Because this one literally makes your money makes your knowledge and money work for you without you doing much of a thing. So yeah. So that's behind all of this. So now you have to sit down and ask yourself, what or who do I want to be? What kind of trader do I want to be? And I mean it's gonna be an assignment I'm gonna give everybody. Like I said, I am about five of them will most likely be six in the coming years to come, most likely before the end of 2027 or for middle of 2027 because it's part of our project. So we're gonna be six. Now it's for left for you now. What kind of trader do you want to be? Yeah, and you have to be serious about it. You have to be serious about it. So that's that. So the assignment number one that we have is decide on what career paths you want to take. in your trading journey? What kind of trader do you want to be? We've talked about quite a number of all of these things in terms of time commitment, stress level, capital needs, and best fit for. So now there's no best trader type. It's only what suits or fits your schedule, your personality, and risk tolerance that is more important. Like I always say, there's no best strategy out there. There's no best trader out there. That's why I've noticed in the trading space, we don't compete with ourselves. We don't compare ourselves. I always tell people that traders are literally one of the most simple and humble people you will find in in on this planet. Who wants to? Yeah, imagine being in a system where you have to ensure that you are following those who has the ability to wipe wipe all your wealth in a split seconds. Where you know that is you have to be. I believe you guys get the idea. So there's no room for all of this, and so it's not about being the best. It's about finding out what works for you and you staying with it, be consistent in it, and be committed rather to ensuring that you grow, you improve, and you achieve whatever goals you set for yourself. So now, how do you choose the right type? How to choose the right type? How to choose? Number one, how much daily screen time do you realistically have? Now, be realistic in the sense that ask yourself, are you a student? Are you a worker? How much daily screen time do you have realistically? So this will help you define, we talked about all of these things, whether you can be a scalper, a day trader, or a swing trader, uh, or a position trader. Now, how do you handle fast, high pressure decisions? Are you calm under pressure in terms of scalping, event driven, suits you prefer to think? Now, all these things are visible literally the reason why most people literally blow their accounts because they've not answered this thing. So they are struggling to find their space in the industry. They're struggling to find their placement in the industry. You see them, you jump into execution, price is not in loss, your account is in loss, you're shouting, you're screaming, and all of that. It's because of this has not been defined. Number two, do you have a full-time job or fixed schedule? This will help you also. Are you a student? I think I said this again. Are you a student? Then do you enjoy for all go to that? Do you enjoy building and testing rules? Like, are you a programmer? So, in summary of all of these things, you literally have to ask yourself these questions. How much time can I give to trading that it will not affect my life negatively? In the sense that whether I make money or not make money, will I still be growing? Will I still be getting better every day? But that's some money that you can make money and boom, you have drop out of school for students. Someone will have drop out of school. There's some money you make that you've left your job. You've left a job. The money you make that you stop focusing on things that are literally important. And also you can lose money trading to a point that it wrecks and destroys your life. Trading is not the fault of the trading itself, it's the fault of the trader itself. And all of these things comes back to these issues. Literally these issues, these issues. So choose a career path as a trader. It will help you. You asking me how I'm able to grow to this level is because coming into the space 2021, I defined this thing myself. Am I going to in the next 30 years will I still be doing this thing? I was literally calculating from then. Okay, well, that is for now. How that years from now gonna be, and it's gonna be 20 years, 10 years from now. So literally, that's it. Ask yourself questions. Will you still be in this game if you don't receive one kobo from it? That's it. So define your career path. Choose wisely. Ensure you choose wisely. So now, how do you balance trading with your life and your career? How do you not make trading an obsession? uh How do you not ignore people when you are on consistent losses or you blown your funded account? Blowing funded account pains more than blowing evaluation account. Yeah, but nothing pains is as painful as you blowing your capital with all your profit in it. That you lose money and then for that the whole world is against you. All those kind of things. Yeah, it's because of it happens because these have not been defined yet. That's literally why it actually happens. So if you're able to define this, whether you make money or not, your there's gonna be a balance with your career, life, and whatever aspect of your life that is dear to you. And the first one is what you match style to get your schedules. You match your style, your trading style to your schedule. Match your trading style to your schedules. I've talked about all of these things. Pick, pick. Your kind of schedule defines the kind of trader you should become, and the kind of trader you become would is literally will now be what the demands demands from you in terms of your commitments, your level of this consistency, and all that. Then number two is what protects your energy. Don't trade when you're tired. Don't trade when you're under tension or you're literally distracted. All of these things have led to costly mistakes. Talking from experience, and they will lead to mistakes. Treat rest as part of your management. Treat focus. Don't trade in a distractive environment. It will be destructive to your trading journey. Don't trade when you're tired. If you need to sleep, sleep. Stop trading. I've shared this many times in my status of how I slept and I woke up, I've blown my account. How I slept and I woke up and I lost. Price went in profit. They didn't trigger my TP. Sometimes trigger my TP because triggered my TP. What if I stacked so much position or and I was not active to close and all of that? Price came down and wiped me clean. So all of these things happens. And number three, keep trading capital separate. Keep your trading capital separate. You need to protect it. You need to define it. Never trade with money needed for bills, rent, or emergencies. Never you trade with money needed for bills, rent, or emergencies. This is literally something like I've said over and over again. You don't trade because you are looking for money. You trade because you found an opportunity to grow your money. That's investment. This is the one part that many people literally ignore. If you cannot respect this part, you will never be able to protect your capital in any way, and you may find it difficult, and you will battle with keeping and growing capital. Then number four is protect relationships. Protect relationship ships. Set clear boundaries around the trading time so it doesn't consume um personal time and family time. So set clear boundaries around trading time so it doesn't quietly consume family or personal time. Ensure all your life round the clock is not trading. Ensure that's not it. Ensure that trading does not affect relationships. It does not become a problem. because you can lose money now and the whole world is against you, and you can make money now and you want to rule the whole world. You want them to bow. You want them to bow at your feet. Ancient of days, you don't land, stuff like that. So protect all of those kind of things. Then number four, if I'm not mistaken, that's different. Number four, review. Don't get obsessed with trading. Review. Don't get obsessed with trading. So set fixed times. Review trades and charts consistently, and constantly check. Keep yourself on a check. 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 And ensure that you are improving, not being not being stuck in in a particular place and all of that. So don't let it become an obsession, but let it remain something that you are passionate about. Then number six is watch for burnout signs. Irritability, poor sleep, or dreading your charts are signs to set back, and this resists your style or workload. So ensure that you keep this on check. Ensure you are sleeping. Yes, if you have a target, make the sacrifice. Don't sleep, work, but ensure that you find time to sleep in a week. Take a day out in a week and sleep. Rest from all the work. Like I always say in the community, make sure you withdraw part of your money you've made and spend on yourself. You have tried. It's not easy to be a trader Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and all of that, and you made money. You're waiting for the next week. So ensure you withdraw and all of that and all of that and spend on yourself. Relax. That way your brain can reboot. You're not working with it, euphoria they call it. Your psychology is okay. Your emotions are not dragging you into doing things you're not supposed to do. So you spend money on yourself, you know, that, okay, I've enjoyed, then you can prepare for the next week. So I think that's a summary. And I think I'll do another recording for all of this. So please the summary for this session is basically talking about the six type of traders. The nursing good talked about how important all of them are, and how they all you know, it's based on what you want to become, what you kind of feel you want to be, and it determines what you pick. So like I said, sit down while we are preparing to continue this class, or while we are continuing this class, sit down, sit down, sit down. The kind of trader you become will determine the kind of rules you set for yourself. No rules, no proofs, no proofs, no result, no results. You struggle and all of that. So please and please let this be on a check for you. Let this be on a check for you. And I'm saying this so because I'm literally going to be posting this part of this class on my social media platform, and most especially if I'm going to post this on YouTube, because it's literally what I believe traders out there need to hear, and it's literally part of the DMC mentorship course that is still active. That's it. Those who are literally yet to, be part of it. Yeah, you're not part of DMC yet. I want to say that I think I finally decided to open, based on requests from some people, I've decided to open, the registration and all of that over again. So you guys can come into the equation of our journey. So in summary of all I've said, the career path to becoming a profitable trader begins with making this decision. It's what helped. This is literally one of the things that actually helped me to grow, especially as a student. How was I able to create a balance behind everything I was doing? Not just because I was doing a lot of things even as a student. So I don't just doing no school, and forex. There are also a lot of things that I was doing. How? Because I defined them, and in defining these things, I was able to create a cute, I was able to prioritize everything I was doing. So it's the same thing for you. The reason why you're struggling, it's not because of you want to make money, you're focusing on money. It's not because of you don't have the right strategy. It's not because of your psychology is not okay. It's because you've not defined your career path as a trader. You've not really sat down to ask yourself, what can really work for me? What kind, when we're in school and all of that, when we're school and all of that, we ask ourselves what is reading style. As I say, I don't do TDB. This one I read. Da, 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 da. That's the same thing applicable in life. I believe even if you go for a job also, they're gonna place you in a position that you can literally your potentials can be maximized. They don't just randomly put you in an office that you're not qualified for. Same thing also in trading also. So sit down, assess yourself, and we will definitely meet at the top. So I'll be seeing you guys in the next class, in the next session, and thank you for joining us. Remember to do your assignments and submit. Very, very important. And each assignment is just for 1 week. After 1 week, there'll be no need to submit any assignment again because I will not respond to it. Then lastly, when any question you have to those in the DMC platform, drop your questions in the question and answer um um you know space. And to those watching these videos, most likely on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, ensure that your questions are dropped on the comment section. And also DMC is still open to you guys in case you are. So I'm literally gonna open it. Since DMC is kind of being recorded, I'm opening it out to each and every one of us now. So I'll be taking away the limitation for the registration for DMC 1.0 actually. So those who are interested, you can still join in. The class is still fresh and registration are still open. So see you guys. Bye.